Thank you everyone for subscribing to Infinitely Productions. If you have not done so, please click the bell and subscribe, and we hope you enjoy our content.
The car, Charlie gets stuck behind the car. Charlie was a big muscular guy. And I'm pulling him out. And we start to run to the getaway driver.
There was another problem. The getaway driver didn't stop the car on cue.
This guy keeps rolling with the car. Stop, you son of a bitch. We're screaming at the guy. I'm screaming at the guy. Charlie's in shock. Charlie jumps in the back. I jump in the front. Go, go, go.
The final step of the hit was still to come. Nicky the Crow and his partner Charlie had to find alibis and get rid of the evidence.
After you do something like that, you got to go to a house to get cleaned up, change your clothes because of the gunpowder. It gets under your fingernails, it gets on your clothes. This is proof that the cops could use. You got to take a shower and you got to use vinegar, white vinegar, when you take the bath so all the stuff comes out of you. This all takes 15, 20 minutes. He goes and meets somebody. I go to this bar and all of a sudden it comes on the 11 o'clock news. Mobster murdered. Oh, my best friend, and I start to cry. You know, oh, who killed him? Why would they kill him? You know, and I'm putting an act on and everybody knows it.
It was Nicky the Crow's first hit. A murder that verified his loyalty and bolstered his standing in the Philadelphia mob. And there were more assignments to come. Without enforcers like Nicky the Crow Caramandi, the mob could not function. Mafia bosses must be able to follow through on their threats and teach a lesson no one will forget. Even the more peaceful dons must on occasion resort to murder. Otherwise, the daily business of the mob breaks down. Hollywood and popular culture have created an image of the mob hitman, a highly trained assassin who waits for contracts and then goes to work. The reality is that most rank-and-file mobsters can be called on to stalk and kill the enemy. Ruthlessness is an important qualification, but equally important is plain old convenience. The job of executioner often falls to whoever can get closest to the man marked for death. In the case of Pat the Cat Spirito, his killers were his own underlings. As we will see, the job can also be assigned to the target's best friend, or even his own brother. In 1982, South Philadelphia was on the verge of a gangland war. And the hitmen were out in force. Hitman Nicky the Crow Caramandi was doing battle for his boss, Philly's new godfather, Nicky Scarfo.
We had a hit list. There might have been 15 people on our hit list. The captain would tell us, you guys go after this guy or this guy. See if you could find either this guy or this guy. Either one, kill him.
Now it was time to follow through on their threats and wipe out the faction led by Harry Riccobini, once and for all.
When Scarfo took over, he didn't care what happened, where it happened, or who it happened to.
Scarfo viewed Harry as a threat to his leadership, and started off by asking Harry's brother to set him up for the murder.
Scarfo sent his number 2 man, Consigliere Frank Monti, to talk to Sonny Riccobini. Everyone in Philadelphia knew that Harry the Hunchback and his brother Sonny had problems getting along. And Sonny was in an ideal position to eliminate the Hunchback. But Sonny turned out to be a bad bet. Not only did he refuse, he told his brother Harry about the plan to double-cross him.
I was surprised that they would even try that. And, well, I got together with my friends and planned what to do.
So Harry killed the messenger. He killed the consigliere.
Scarfo's number 2, Frank Monti, was gunned down by a young Riccobini associate. It was the first fatality in the war. Scarfo was furious. He wanted Harry the Hunchback dead. The word went out. Any and all Scarfo soldiers had standing orders to wipe out the Riccobini gang if they could.
Once the order is out that this guy's got to go, it could take a day, it could take a month, it could take a year, but he's going to get killed.
Finally, in June, they got a shot at him.
I was in the phone booth making a phone call, and I saw from a distance, a rather shabby-looking guy walking along towards the phone.
The shabby-looking guy was a Scarfo associate, 24-year-old Salvatore Wayne Grande.
I knew it was something wrong. You could sense it. He came right to the phone booth. His arms start coming up with a pistol in his hand. Well, I saw that and I jumped on him. I grabbed one hand with one hand. I grabbed him one hand. I grabbed the arm with the pistol, and he shot me. And he hit me in here. The first shot.
The bullet didn't slow Harry down. Instead, the older man grabbed for the hitman's gun.
By that time, we were tussling. Not that I'm a strong man or a big man, but I did all right. I set him back a few steps, and he shot again and missed. I grabbed him again. I took the gun off him. Well, lucky for him, it was empty. But not knowing it, I went to, you son of a bitch.
At that point, Grande ran. Harry was hospitalized for his wounds, but survived. 2 months later, the Scarfo hitmen struck again.
I was parked in the car waiting for a party, and I heard footsteps. So I looked around, I see another guy. He's got a mask on. I said, maybe this is it. And as he brought the gun up, I ducked under the dashboard. He shot the windows, but nothing happened. He just shattered the windows, and he ran.
It was really kind of a game of, it was, you know, when you're a kid and you're playing cops and robbers. I mean, these guys were out there looking for each other, trying to set each other up, and out to kill each other.
They stopped stalking, because then they knew that I was ready for them. In fact, I used to go out alone, hoping they would show up, but they never did.
Scarfo's hit team went looking for another target. Nicky the Crow Caramondi set out to kill Riccabini associate Frank Martinez. The Crow stalked Martinez and monitored his every move.
We watched him the morning before, go to work. We've seen what time he gets up. The light goes on upstairs, then the light goes off upstairs, and it comes on downstairs.
Once they had their target's routine down cold, they made their move. 3 hitmen moved into action: Charlie Ianich, Gino Milano, and Nicky the Crow.
There comes Martinez out of the house, gets in the truck. Charlie runs in front of the truck and fires 4 times directly into the truck. He hit him in the shoulder, in the chest, and Gino comes running up and he pumps the whole 5 bullets from his .38 into the truck. They run to the car and we go.
Miraculously, Martinez survived.
Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel and check out more content. Feel free to give us your feedback and suggestions on who we should do next in the comments. This is Infinitely Productions. We love ya.